Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be all about my sinking funds for 2023. Really excited to share with you all what my sinking funds are going to look like in January. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. So as I said in my introduction, this video is going to be all about my sinking funds for 2023. I'm really excited about my sinking funds. I'm adding in some stuff. I'm already reaching goal on some other things. So it's going to be really cool diving into my sinking funds for January. I either have already or will soon be posting a flip through of my 2023 budget book, which is a combination of a couple versions of the Budget by Paycheck Workbook from the Budget Mom. But for this video, we're going to flip directly to the yearly savings goals and events pages in the Budget by Paycheck Workbook. This is where you can list out your sinking funds and get into a little bit more detail about them. So to share with you all, for 2023, I am actually going to have 11 sinking funds at the beginning of the year, which is more than I usually have, but I'm adding in a couple of different things. For 2023, I will be continuing with my travel sinking fund. That is a rolling sinking fund, so it doesn't have a yearly goal. And actually, I'm thinking about this, and let me zoom in so that you all can see this just a little bit more clearly. Hang on. Let's dive in here. Let's get in here really close. So travel, I will be continuing with that sinking fund. It's a rolling sinking fund, so it doesn't have a yearly goal monetarily, but monthly I want to be putting $100 into that envelope, which breaks down to $50 a paycheck, and there's no due date for it because it is a rolling sinking fund. Rolling sinking fund just means that I'm not saving for a specific time frame. I'm just saving to save for whenever travel pops. I am so sorry, my video cut out on me. I think I was just talking about my travel sinking fund. But moving forward beyond travel, I did add a Black Friday sinking fund. This is not a sinking fund I've ever had before. I want to save $500 for that, which is going to amount to $50 monthly. And I want that saved by November 1st, 2023. I want it saved in plenty of time for Black Friday. The reason why I created a Black Friday sinking fund is because I spend a lot of money on Black Friday. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, all those days. The reason why is because I don't tend to buy a ton of planning products throughout the year anymore. I do tend to save those purchases to make maybe once or twice a year. So this past Black Friday, I bought the notebooks I was going to be using for 2023. I bought every sticker that I wanted from the sticker shops that I use throughout the year. And what else? Some other stuff like household stuff, random stuff. And not stuff that I want to use my Christmas sinking fund for, but stuff that I know I'm waiting until Black Friday intentionally to purchase for so that I can get really good prices. So I want to have a stock of cash for that. I've just cash flowed it in the past, and I think having a sinking fund makes more sense. So that is a brand new sinking fund for 2023. Christmas is my next sinking fund. That's not really changing. My goal is $700, which is what it has been the last couple of years. Monthly savings amount is $50, and I want that saved by November 1st. Now, you might be wondering how these have the same monthly amounts, even though this goal is $200 higher. And that's because I'll be going into 2023 having already started saving for this goal. I'm not starting from scratch. Next, we have my subscription sinking fund. That is has a goal of $300. I basically use that for Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. And then that breaks down to be $30 a month. And I want that due by September 1st. And that's because I pay Amazon Prime in September and I pay Disney Plus in November. Medical is going to be getting $500 throughout the year, $40 a month, and I want that by October. The reason I want it by October is because the largest chunk of money I use for my medical sinking fund is for glasses, and I usually have my eye doctor appointment in November-ish. This year it's actually in December because I didn't call in ahead enough time. So I technically could have probably held that off to be due until November, but I'm okay with that. Car insurance and taxes. So I pay my car insurance annually. I get a discount by doing that. It's due every year in July. And I also live in a state that has car taxes, unfortunately. And so those car taxes are due annually in July as well. I save up throughout the year. That way I have the full amounts by July 1st to pay those two bills. For me, that goal is $2,200 between the two of those. That is higher than my goal was for 2022. And that's because I purchased a new car in 2022. And so my car taxes are going to go way up. That breaks down to be $220 a month. And as I said earlier, July is when I want it because they're both due in July. Holidays. The reason I really created this envelope was basically because I had cash flowed Mother's Day and Father's Day in years past, and I thought having a holiday envelope and being able to pull it from there just made more sense for me. So I have an annual goal of $300 for this envelope, but it's not just for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I can purchase Halloween candy from there, any holiday related decor. And so that breaks down to be $40 a month, and I want that saved by May 1st. And that is because Mother's Day is in May, and that's likely going to be the first time I'm going to need to pull from this envelope. Birthdays. So birthdays, I don't save for a lot of birthdays, but I like saving for the ones that I know I'm going to buy a gift for and then having a little extra. So my annual goal is $400, and I save for my mom, my dad, and my sister, and then, like I said, a little bit extra just in case. That breaks down to be $50 a month, and the due date for that would be June 1st. The reason being, the birthdays that I know I'm saving for, my mom, my dad, and my sister, all their birthdays are in the second half of the year. Next, we have a new sinking fund. Again, this one is giving. So in 2022, I had a goal of donating $100 a month to a charity. But for 2023, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to every month save $100. And once I get to some denomination that I'm happy with, I'm going to make larger donations to specific charities. So this is going to be a rolling sinking fund. There's no specific due date for it, but I'm planning on just saving $100 a month. And then once I get to an amount that I'm happy with, I'll make a larger donation to a specific charity. Next is my car maintenance sinking fund. That was a rolling sinking fund for me in years past, but because I have a new vehicle, I have a goal of saving $1,000 and then keeping it there for a while. I'm only $47 away from goal. That's why you see that there. And the due date is 1/5 because that's my first paycheck in January. And I'll be able to save that $47 from that first paycheck. Lastly, we have my RN/APRN licenses sinking fund. This sinking fund you will only see for the first 2 months of the year. I have to pay for my RN license and my APRN license every year during my birthday month, which is March. So between January and February, I'll be saving $400. That's $200 each month for that goal. Once I reach that $400, I can ditch that one for the rest of the year. Now, I did put together, and I know we're zoomed in, but it's good that we're zoomed in. I did put together a list of my 2023 sinking funds, and I basically broke down kind of what I had saved and what I had left to save as of January 1st, 2023. So for travel, which is a rolling sinking fund, there is no goal. As of January 1, 2023, I'll have $1,582 in that envelope, which is really, really exciting. For Black Friday, I'm starting from zero. My goal is $500. That means I have $500 left to save. Christmas. I haven't filled this out yet. And the reason I haven't filled this out yet is because I'm actually filming this video in mid-December. And even though I know what my current balance is going to be for my 2023 Christmas sinking fund for January 1, the issue is that in my 2022 Christmas sinking fund, I'm going to have extra money. And what I usually do is I'll roll over that money into my 2023 envelope. I'm still Christmas shopping a little bit, so I don't know what that rollover amount is going to be, which is why I don't have the details of Christmas listed yet. Subscriptions. That is going to have a balance of $170 on January 1st. The goal is $300, so that means we only have $130 left to save. We'll already be more than halfway to our goal. Medical is a similar situation to Christmas. So I know how much is going to be in my in my 2023 medical sinking fund on January 1st, but in my 2022 envelope, I'm going to have extra cash that I'm going to roll over. But I haven't gone for my eye appointment yet because I'm a dope and I forgot I usually go in October and I called too late. So I have to wait and see how much money I'm going to spend on glasses, and that's going to tell me how much I can roll over into 2023 and what my balance will actually be on January 1st. Now for car insurance and taxes, on January 1st, I will have a balance of $880. The goal is $2,200, and so I'll have $1,320 left to save. For holidays, current balance as of January 1 will be $210. The goal is $300, so we're only going to have $90 left to save, which is really, really exciting. And then for birthdays is a really interesting one, and I kind of didn't realize this until after I filled out that sheet that I just shared with you all. The current balance for January 1 on my birthdays, in my birthday sinking fund for 2023, will be $373. The goal is $400, but on Black Friday, I bought something because I got it really cheap on sale that I'm going to give my sister for her birthday in 2023, and it costs $28. So really, technically, I only need to have $372 in that envelope. I'm going to go into the new year with $1 more than that, so I will be done saving for my birthday sinking fund for 2023 by January 1, which is really cool. Flipping this over, and then I'll share my visuals with you all as well. So my giving sinking fund, which is new, it's not going to have a balance, and it is a rolling sinking fund. There's no specific goal for it. And then my car maintenance is going to have $953. Again, the goal is $1,000. And so with that first paycheck in January, I'll be able to save the $47 I have left to make my goal, and we will have reached goal, which is really exciting. And then lastly, my RN, APRN licenses, I don't have anything towards them yet. I need $400, so I have $400 left to save. Now, if I kind of zoom out a little bit here, I want to share with you all. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera like crazy. I want to share with you all these 2 pages in my 2023 budget book. So basically, these are sinking fund savings visuals that come in the Budget by Paycheck workbook. You basically write the sinking fund at the bottom. You write the goal at the top, and for me, what I do is I divide the goal by 12 boxes. I put a monetary value on each of these boxes, and when I hit that, I color in that box. That's how I do it. The only variation to that is for something like a rolling sinking fund. There are 12 boxes, so for me, each box stands for a month, and at the end of that month, I'll fill in that box. As you can see, I don't have Black Friday filled out. Haven't saved for it yet. Travel's a rolling sinking fund. Christmas, I don't know that final total yet. Subscriptions, I've already saved over $150. So as you can see, we're almost halfway to our goal there. And then really exciting is, as you can see on this side here, like car insurance and taxes, I'm about 1/3 of the way there. Holidays, I'm more than halfway there. Birthdays, I already got there. Really, really exciting. And then on the back side here, giving is a rolling sinking fund, so it's not filled in. RN, APRN licenses, I haven't saved for yet, but car maintenance, I'm almost all the way there as well. So I really do think those visuals are really exciting and motivating, which is cool. I love including them in my budget book. I hope you all enjoyed this breakdown of my sinking funds for 2023. It's very exciting seeing that I'm going to be heading into the new year with some of those sinking funds very close to goal or having reached goal already. And the only reason why that's possible is because I got a head start on my 2023 sinking funds. I started saving for them in September. that allows me to put less money per paycheck towards each of those sinking funds. It also allows me to hit my goals a little earlier. So really, really exciting when that happens. And you'll see as I start hitting those goals that I basically do a sinking funds snowball for myself where I keep saving the same amount towards my sinking funds. I just put that money into different funds that haven't reached goal yet, since some of them will already have reached goals. So you'll see me do that, and that's really exciting as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about sinking funds, please don't hesitate to put them down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.